Hi Sagittarius, this is your forecast for the month of May 2018. This is a general reading for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Rising, or Sagittarius Moon. For a more rounded overview, please watch your rising and moon sign as well. Now, the last week you have this Eight of Swords. So there is something where you feel like you are blocked or held back. Possibly something that, you have failed to see or pay attention to, either consciously or not. But you feel like, your hands are tied in a situation. Maybe, you feel like you're confined in some way. You're in an oppressive situation. Or if there were some issues connected to money or family problems, you may feel like you're going in a circle, that you never quite get those things resolved. You beat out the same old dead horse again and again and again. So you want to get out of this confining situation, but you have to realize that part of it may be a mindset. You may simply feel mentally blocked. Now, maybe you are working on a project and you haven't been able to come up with any ideas about how to push that project forward or how to make gains in a situation. So you're dealing with some mental blockages. In other cases, you fail to assert yourself, especially perhaps if you're going against a parent or a family member, or maybe you're, containing yourself. You're putting some boundary, you're closing yourself off mentally. You don't want to deal with it because you're dealing with some issues that have been going around and around in a vicious circle. So it's caused you some anxiety, some worry. There's some negative situations that have hindered your progress. If this is a health situation, this could be inhibited energy where somebody feels blocked. They can't move forward because they're ill. There's some issues to deal with. Whether that's physical pain or emotional pain, there's some unhappiness, some kind of restriction that they're facing. Now, this is also feeling trapped because things are coming at you at the last minute. Maybe, there's a project. Maybe it's a last minute project. Maybe it ties to a corporation, an institution. Maybe there's some, some offer or some paperwork, something that has to be done, some extra work or some extra news that changes everything. It's a game changer. Now you got to reorient. You got to change your agenda, your priorities, your schedule, because this came at you at the last minute and you didn't see it coming. Now you got to work on it and resolve it. So you're frustrated because people are not acting in a timely manner. Either that's you or someone that you're connected to, and perhaps there's a history of blockages. Maybe this person is chronically holding you back in some way or dragging their feet, and you feel very irritated about that. And so, again, either you waited too long or somebody else to deal with something that could be a health issue, a personal issue, a professional issue, and now you're having to put in way more effort to get something back on track. Now, this may have to do with healing, especially if this is a health issue. Or it could be you're trying to heal yourself as a whole, emotionally, physically, psychologically, and you simply need a time out from the madness, from the history of a situation. You need to take care of you. You need to love you. Because you may need to realize where you have been self-sabotaging, where you have been placing yourself in a box, where you've been holding yourself back, where you've had a history of thinking a certain way, and that's blocked your progress. Now, this Ten of Pentacles is about the future. And it could have been that you suddenly realized how you blocked yourself. You were living in today for the here and now with no regard or forethought and no foresight for tomorrow. And now that's an issue. So you're going to have to work harder to get something from overwhelming you. And the longer you wait to deal with something that is inhibiting you or irritating you, the longer you're going to have to settle for just getting by in a situation where you should have come out ahead. You should have been a winner. And yet there's something that you're doing that may be self-sabotaging that's keeping that from happening.